Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, a cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. It's going to be drinking. It's going to be smoking. It's going to be swearing. You've been warned. Look. Here I come. In 3, 2, 1. Bang! Welcome, everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, crystal Muslim, Jew. Welcome. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. You're now about to witness. Bang! The greatest show on earth. Oh, yeah. The greatest show in the multiverse. Bang! Greatest daggone show in the daggone multiverse. Bang! We have a great show for you today. Bang! All right, everybody. Good to be with you. Good to be back. All right. So today's a little different. No onboardings today. I'll just tell you the stories, and then I'll tell you, you'll obviously see the difference. So CME becomes the biggest crypto ETF provider as excitement soars. So, you know, the CME is traditional markets. We'll talk about that. That's the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, CME. We'll talk about that. UBS is offering crypto ETF trading in Hong Kong. Bang! What have we talked about? We've talked about we need new investment vehicles coming out of Europe and China. And here they come. And then this is a little talk from the guys that we talked about that partnered with Chainlink, right? The other day, we read that story about HashKey with Chainlink for professional investors. Well, bang, HashKey says that there is a crypto bull run about to come, and we're going to get into all that, not just for Asia, but maybe for the world. I haven't read the whole article, so we'll see. And then we're going to do the shout-outs and daily summary as per usual. So good to be back with you. Bang! Let's get this show on the road. How we do. Bang! And then we head on over here. We do a bit of look. Oh, dang on it. I keep forgetting to open the coin market cap thing before I start this shit. Dang on it. Hold on. Let's go. There we go. Bang! No need for a refresh since we just opened it. All right. Look at you, Bitcoin. Looking sexy and stuff. All right, price of Bitcoin, $36,941. Whoops, there we go. $36,941. It was actually up to 7,000 a little bit earlier, 7,100 even. Anyway, whatever, look at the Ethereum at 2,000. Yes. All right, price of Bitcoin, $36,941. When I left you last time, we're at $36,748, so we have gone up. What is this? $193. $193. Oh, yes, we're rich now. We're rich. All right. Look. Okay, so macro talk. Well, there's nothing to talk about. Just the same, as long as we don't get into a war. Fucking world war in Middle East, or, you know, China invade Taiwan, we're good to go. Inflation is coming down. The Hungarians, you know, Hungary had like 10% something inflation. It's finally coming down. So if that shithole, their inflation's coming down, our inflation should be coming down. All we're waiting for now is CPI numbers out this month. CPI numbers out of Europe, Britain, America, Canada. Well, all of them, of everybody, but obviously the big one's America. But we're looking good. Everything's bullish. Everything is signaling bullish. And what I'm about to read to you, the money is flowing in. As you can see, the money is starting to flow in now. Well, where's it coming from, Shmar? Yeah, Europe and fucking China, fuckstick. That's where. And it's the professionals now coming, not just soccer mom and dad anymore. I told you, they're tapped out. They've been beaten to a pulp. They can't take it anymore. But the masters are now coming, and they can handle the punishment. So look, in fact, they'll be the ones dishing it out. So on that note, let's get to top 10 of the day, brothers and sisters. Bye! Usual band of miscreants. The usual suspects. Top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, XRP, USDC, Solana, Cardano, Dogecoin, and Tron back at the number 10. Look, market moves of the day. Single digits up, single digits down. Woo, Ethereum murdered it, 7% up. Single digits up, single digits down. Wait, am I reading the right thing? Yeah, all right. Single digits up, single digits down. Solana, not bad. Tron even. That thing's still around. Single digits up, single digits down. 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 Here's V-Chain. Yeah. Well, it's down, but overall, 23% on the week. Or sorry, 16% on the week. Nice. Single digits up, single digits down, single digits up, single digits down. All right, let's see who lost money today. If you see anything here, like, go get it. Look, because it's on sale. Buy, because it's on sale. Top 10 losers. Trust Wallet Token, Arweave, Conflux, ApeCoin, Ave, Stacks, Rondor, Sui, and Near Protocol. Let's see who made money today. Bang. Holy shiza. FTX token. What the shit? Very well. All right, top 10 gainers. FTX token, Immutable. Lido DAO. Rocket Pool, Ethereum Classic, Ethereum Optimism, FracShare, Nexo, and Multiverse X. That's my coin. Just kidding. I don't even know what that is. All right. Total market cap is by $1.4 trillion. When I left you last night, we were at $1.38 trillion. So we have gone up $0.02 trillion. You see the steady, going up, going up, going up. That's what we want to see. New money coming into this space. That's what we want. That's what is, well, fucking frankly, that's what's necessary. Right? That's what's necessary. Now let's check out the daily volume. What is that? Bang! Now we're getting a little more respectable. Yes. Now we are talking. $97.1 billion in volume. And fuck sticks. When I left you 24 hours ago, we were only at 53.42. Now, volume, if you don't know what volume means activity. It doesn't mean buying. It doesn't mean selling. It means both. Activity in the space. And so that shows us that from yesterday, 53.42 to today, we've almost doubled in volume in one bumbleclot day. Look, blood clot in one day. Oh, hey, let me get a sip, dogs. And you guys know me. I do get excited when we get to 100 billion volume. That's my sort of trigger. That's my happy time trigger when we get to 100 grand. So we're at 97, so we're close. So it's not happy time yet. Man, dog, but it's so close. Yes. But 100 or more is my happy time trigger. So look, but we're close. So I'm not happy. I'm joyful. I'm not happy yet, though, but I'm joyful. I know what you're saying, but isn't that the same thing? No, it's not. Joy is just joy. Happy is yay. Right? There's levels to this shit. Dogs. But anyway, seriously, though, on a real note, that is so beautiful, man. We almost doubled up in one fucking day. And I think it's time to do our new top 10 thing of the day. Let me get a sip, and I'm going to tell you, because I told you we were going to do it once the Mazdas start arriving. When you've got volume like this, when you've got steady gains in market cap, remember, market cap means total money in the space by value of assets. Volume is activity per day, right? And I told you we're going to start doing this, and we're going to start doing it tonight. So we're going to look at the top 10 in volume per day. That shows you where the activity was. Where were people buying and selling? And let me give you a little tip on how to read volume, okay? This is how you read it in the stock market. This is how you read it anywhere. Volume, so if there's a lot of volume in an asset and it goes up that day, that means obviously there were more buyers than sellers. If there's a lot of volume in an asset and it goes down that day, remember, volume just means buying activity. whether buying or selling. It doesn't mean it's good or bad. It just means that's where the activity was. That's where the players were playing that day, right? That's why when you look at the stock market, the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones, London Stock Exchange, the the DAX in Germany, wherever, right? They always show you the top 10 in volume, the top 5 in volume that day. In other words, that's where the masters were playing, going in and out, getting out, trading. That's where the trading activity occurred in that market that day. So we're going to start doing that right after I finish up with this thing. Or with this volume thing. So volume, $97.1 billion. When I left you yesterday, we were at $53.42 billion. So we've gone up massively. We have almost doubled up. We have gone up $44 billion of activity, of volume in one day. So now, let's go to our new segment, brothers and sisters. We're going to be doing this from now on. Top 10 in volume. In other words, we see that the money is coming in. Well, where? Right? That's what we want to know. Well, where? Where are the masters and retailers even? Where are the people playing? Where are they buying and selling? What is going on? So we're going to go top 10 in volume. Bang! So this is where, hold on one second. All right, yes. So this is where the top 10, so see volume, the volume line is right here. Look at my mouse. Just to the left of my face on your screen. Hold on, let me make sure you can see this. Can you see that? Yes. Okay, just over here on the side of me, that's volume. So this shows we're going to do the top 10, and that shows us where the money was playing that day or this day, okay? Where the most activity happened. So let's check it out. Most activity happened in Tether. All right, not surprising, it's a stable coin. So then, but look at Bitcoin, bang. Ethereum, bang. USDC, not surprising. Bang, popular stablecoin. Solana, bang. So Solana holders, you should be happy. That means that the big dogs were focused on you today. They were going in and out, in and out. And they were obviously going in. You're up 4.04 on the day, on the 24-hour. Down 2% on the 1 hour, though. So it looks like some boys are coming in and shorting. But overall good. On the 24-hour, you see some people were selling here on the Bitcoin. Let's go up to Bitcoin on the day, but volume was second highest. Look at Ethereum. Buy. That is probably because of the BlackRock ETF filing that happened today. I know I was going to read about it, but, well, I just chose something else. But we'll read about it tomorrow maybe or something, if I do one tomorrow. XRP, volume up, but look at, bang, down 5.9. So people were selling. They were shorting the XRP. First Digital USD is just a stable coin. Chainlink, up 33% on the week, but down yesterday a little bit of, that feels like a little bit of profit taking. It went up 33%. Some motherfuckers are like, yo, let me get some of these profits. So that doesn't look like they were selling it. It looks like a little profit taking. And as you can see in the past hour, it's up 0.68%. That's showing that there's more buying pressure right now. Now there are people buying. So it looks like it went up 33. People were like, yo, let me get some profits. Okay, that takes the price down, obviously, when people get out of the market. But as you can see right now, people are jumping back in literally as I speak. And then BNB and Ethereum Classic as well. So, bang! All right, so we're going to check out volumes from now on a daily basis. All right, so let's get to the stories. Bang! Oh, that's great news, man. That is great news. That market cap, that fucking volume. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is what we want to see. This is what we want to see. Volume, activity. Activity. We want people... Right, when we were at $20 billion volume, well, that means no one's here. Right, no one's playing in the space. No one gives a shit, basically. There's no attention. But it looks like the boys are coming risk off. Going risk on again. They're going off risk off, going risk on slowly. But it's happening, and here comes our money. All right, so let's get to the stories. The CME topples Binance's top Bitcoin futures exchange as crypto ETF excitement roars. Yes, the excitement soars. The excitement is soaring, and the lion is roaring. All right, guys. The CME is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. Most people in America or just around the world, you think of all of our financial shit in America as being on Wall Street, right? That's what everyone knows. That's what the movies are made out of, usually. Yeah, well, actually, most economic activity is not in New York. It's in Chicago. That's where our commodities, all our corn, our grains, our beef, our cattle, our pigs, our chickens, everything. That's where everything is sold from, right? Remember, Wall Street are just companies, right? You're betting on companies. Are they going to sell more? Are they going to not sell more, right? But the actual, like our wheat, our grain, our oil, our pork bellies, our corn, our oranges, our apples, and everything, that's all sold in Chicago, right? Worldwide, right? The CFTC is based out of Chicago. Chicago CFTC is the Commodities Futures Trading Commission, right? All our commodities, everything that America grows and has, gets sold out of Chicago, right? Wall Street is just for companies, right? So private industry, but all our commodities, our lumber, our timber, our coal, our oil, what else? Our gold. We have gold mines here in America, in California. Well, small ones, not compared to how it used to be, but right, all of that is sold at, lettuce, broccoli, carrots. That's all sold out of Chicago, right? That's where the futures contracts are, right? I explained to you what a futures contract is. If I'm an orange juice company, well, I buy physically settled orange futures contracts from Florida. Well, through Chicago, but of Florida orange growers, so that my orange juice company always has oranges to make you the juice, right? Yeah, it's all coming out of Chicago. All right, so remember that. And all our futures contracts come out of Chicago. I think most of our options, right? The CBOE, the Chicago Board of Options Exchange, that's not all out of Chicago, right? That's the real engine sort of America. Wall Street is just for companies betting on this CEO, betting on that company's products. But when it comes to betting on like America, like what we built, like what we make, what we grow and shit like that, that's all out of Chicago. Yeah. All right. Just so you know, like that's where most of our real, what I would call real output goes. You can buy a Ford share on the Dow Jones. Yeah, but Ford is employing, their factories and shit are all in China, right? It doesn't really help America. It helps them sell cars cheap because they get cheap labor from China, but that's not America, right? America, when you want to invest in America, well, you go to Chicago. You invest in our wheat, our corn, our beef, our cattle, our pigs, our coal, our oil. That's all out of Chicago. All right. So just so you know, and so that's why this is a big deal. Binance has Bitcoin futures, but obviously Mazda's regulated, licensed hedge funds, family offices, and all that. Well, a family office can go to Binance. They can do what they want. It's their own money, but asset managers, that they can't use Binance. Binance is not a regulated entity here in America, right? And so the CME is the closest thing that these guys, well, it's not the closest thing. It's the legitimate thing that they can use to get their Bitcoins and their Ethereums and stuff. And so, and like I said, and that's what's going to be amazing when crypto is finally regulated, depending on how they regulate it, either as securities, in other words, it'll be coming more out of New York, or as commodities, where it'll be coming right out of Chicago. We'll see. But this is the future. And here in America, Bitcoin and Ethereum are the only two regulated crypto assets. Like fully regulated. It's fully legal. You can do whatever you want with them, right? All the other ones, they're being sold to us here, but it's all in a gray area still, right? It's not like China and Europe that have regulated it and like your VeChains are legal in Europe. Your Solanas are legal in China. You know what I mean? Like fully legal, fully legit. And I'm gonna read you. We're gonna head over to China right after this story here. So here, CME is in America, Chicago. So we're gonna stick here in America for a second. But I just wanted to show you that. Bang! Let's read the byline. CME's rise to the top rank highlights the growing bang institutional bang demand. Look. What I tell you. Right? I told you they want to come. The institutions want to come. The hedge funds want to give us their money. They're just not allowed yet. They're not allowed. And I tell you right now, they're pissed off that they see the Chinese and the Europeans getting a piece of the action way before them. They're not allowed to be here. It's like looking at a poker table. A lot of money is exchanging hands, and you're not allowed to sit down. There is no seat for you at the table yet. That sucks. I tell you right now, American hedge fund masters and American masters, they are fucking pissed off. They've got their analysts analyzing this whole space already. They've probably been analyzing it for the past 2 years. Once it became reality that, this thing is gonna get regulated one day. Yeah, they have reports. Those hedge fund masters have reports just sitting on their desks, waiting. And they're just waiting to tell their trading desk, get us into this, get us into that. Not allowed. But over in Europe, they're allowed. Over in China, they're allowed. So, bang. All right, so that's the landscape. But look at it. There's growing institutional demand for Bitcoin as the venue is almost exclusively used by large traditional. Right. The CME is for big boys. Like I said, you're an orange juice company or you're like McDonald's, right? McDonald's, well, they got to buy cows for those hamburgers. Yeah, where do you think they get it? They buy the futures contracts for cows. Obviously, physically settled futures contracts because they want the beef. So those cows are in bad luck. When McDonald's buys a futures contract out on them, there'll be a cheeseburger one day, but that's how it works. So by large traditional financial institutions, large ones. Right? That's big money, big money. All right. So look, on Thursday, the regulated Chicago Mercantile Exchange took the top spot on the list of biggest Bitcoin futures exchanges, replacing Binance for the first time in 2 years. CME ranked, and remember, Binance is their futures exchange. Yeah, it's because those are just regular guys trading. Traders like me, just we're allowed to do whatever we want because it's our own money, right? But those aren't institutions. Yeah, well, the institutions are coming, and obviously they're going to CME. They have to. They're not allowed to put their client money on Binance. So CME ranked first among futures and perpetual futures exchanges with an open interest of roughly $4 billion, up some 4% in the past 24 hours. Look at the rush in the past 24 hours. Look at the rush. The rush in volume to the space. The rush in volume to the futures world. The money's coming. Here it comes. That's why I'm telling you, accumulate. Build your portfolio now. For those of you who've been here with me, well, your portfolio is built, but just keep doing it. But if you're new to this space, if you're new to crypto, now is the time. Now's not the time to be taking a vacation, going to Las Vegas. Now's not the time to be buying a new car. Now's not the time for that. Now is the time to build a cryptocurrency portfolio. Build a cryptocurrency portfolio big. Bang! Build a cryptocurrency portfolio strong. Bang! And fill it with revenue-generating cryptocurrencies because the money is beginning to flow in now. This could be your last chance. Not last chance. I mean, you can always buy crypto forever. It's going to be around forever. But at these prices, look, look, let me put it another way. My favorite VeChain, in 2018, we bought that shit at 0.003 cents. Yeah, well, we've never seen those prices again. Right? After 220 and we had that little surge up to 75,000 on the Bitcoin. Yeah, we're never going to see those prices again. Right? And it's the same right now. The prices you see today, there's some hip hop artist and he has a song, something about the price it was yesterday is not the price it is today. Some hip hop guy. If you know who it is, put it in the comments. Yeah, well, that's the same with crypto. The price you see today, the price that was yesterday is not going to be the price you see today, and the price you see tomorrow is not going to be the price we have now. So you need to accumulate. You need to make a concerted effort now to get all the crypto you can of revenue-generating cryptos, good quality companies, and put it in your portfolio. You are not going to make more money in any other asset class as much as you're going to make in crypto. Right? In fact, I tell you right now, I'm not a stock market guy. I have my money in Forex. If you don't know, I'm a Forex trader. 24 years. My money makes me money. I don't have a 9-to-5 job. You know what I mean? That's why when I tell you you're going to be rich, trust me, I wouldn't be here if we weren't going to be. You know what I mean? If this were just going to be some half-ass thing. No, you're going to be fucking rich. Fucking rich. And the only way to get there is to build a cryptocurrency portfolio. Build it big. Take every fucking extra dollar you can right now and get yourself crypto. Accumulate in your portfolio while you can. Don't wait for the green candles. Buy now. Well, I mean, it's already green candles, but I mean, well, just buy it all now. Buy as much as you can and build a big portfolio, because you're not going to make the gains on this you're not going to make the gains in the stock market or any other market as you are going to here. I'll tell you right now, if I was a stock market person and I had some like E-Trade account or Charles Schwab account, I would literally liquidate that shit and buy crypto with it. Right? I would buy crypto with it. Yeah, because the gains are massive. In the stock market, average gains are 3 to 6% a year. Right? 9% a year is a high-flying stock. Oh, it's a high flyer. That's 9%. Motherfucker, let's go back to this. Let me show you something. Where were we? Where is that? Let's go back to this. Remember that. 9% a year is a high flyer. Yeah, well, let's look at the past 7 days. Bitcoin up 6%. Ethereum 14% in a 7-day period. Solana 23% in a 7-day period. Even XRP 5%. Right? Look at Chainlink. Olé. Chainlink to the rescue. Look, it's Chainlink to the rescue. Chainlink up 32% in a 7-day period. You are not going to get gains like that from Microsoft. Bang! You are not going to get gains like that from Tesla. Bang! You are not going to get gains like that from Boeing. Bang! Oh, bang! Oh, bang! You are only going to get it from crypto. From crypto. And you see those gains, that shows you don't need that much money. You don't need that much money to make a lot of fucking money. Right? I'm going to give you... All right, I'm going to give you a little example. If you put $1,000 in Chainlink last week, just 1,000, you would be at $1,325 right now. Right, in 1 week. So you had made $300 in 1 week. Right, your initial investment plus more. Or sorry, you would have made. Anyways, you know what the math is. $1,300. That's what you'd be up right now. That's the level. That's the chicken. Right? We're not just getting into crypto. I'm not into crypto for the tech. I don't care about decentralization. Who gives a shit? As long as my email gets from here to there, I could care less. Right? But what I am involved in crypto space is because these gains are going to be massive. It's like the .com bubble. These are viable companies. A lot of these are viable companies. They make money. Remember, these are just companies. Forget the coin part, the token, the coin. These are companies, and these companies provide a service through a thing called their blockchain. Right? Chainlink is a company, right? And they've got their blockchain, and it brings off-chain data on-chain, right? It's called an oracle, right? Blockchains don't make data. You write data on them. Yeah, well, Chainlink puts data on your blockchain for you, and that's the level of viability, right? It's a solution, it's a problem, and bang, Chainlink can solve that problem, right? There's many cryptos out here that are solutions looking for a problem. Hey, man, we could do this for you. So what? We don't care. Yeah, well, Chainlink is one that they care about, and a lot of these things are, and let's get back to the gains. You're not going to make those kind of gains in 7 days. Fucking, you're not going to make 30% on your money on Tesla or Microsoft in fucking 5 years. 30% in 5 years it'll take to make that. Right? At the end of a year, when Tesla goes up, 4%, Microsoft goes up 5%. Yeah, that's 6 years it'll take to make 30% gains. And that's why I'm really telling you, that's why I do this channel, because I want the regular man, you, the working person, the 9-to-5 worker bee, to get your piece of the chicken this time. In the markets, it's always at the wealthy. The wealthy have the asset, and then they sell it to us. Well, this time we've got the asset first. Right? They have it first usually. Well, this time we have it first. And we're going to sell it to them as they pour into this space. And they want in this space. And I'm about to read to you. And I'm just started reading to you. Right? The influx. You see that influx? We just almost doubled up in volume in one day. Market cap is rising daily. I've been doing this show 4 days straight right now. I used to do it every day, but 4 days straight right now. Yeah, that's new money flowing in. So get your crypto, get your crypto, get your crypto. Build your portfolio because you're going to be rich. You are going to be rich. You are going to be rich. Yeah, that's how markets work. If you make wise investments, well, you get rich. Right? It's not magic, right? But you have to have a portfolio of stuff to get rich with. In other words, you have to have a portfolio that you can sell to other people at a higher price than you bought that asset at. You have a portfolio of assets, you bought them at price A, and you have a price target, meaning once it hits your price target, then you'll be willing to sell. That's your profits, right? That's your profits, right? And your crypto, your assets, which is the crypto, that's your goods, right? That's your product that you're going to sell. So you need to build up more product, a warehouse of product, a valuable product. And the more and more and more these guys want that product, well, guess what? You can charge a higher and higher and higher price. Right? I have price targets, what's called price targets. Right? Chainlink, $142 is my price target. Bang! VeChain, $1 is my price target. Bang! Ethereum, my price target is $10,000. Bang! Bitcoin, my price target is $200,000. Bang! Is it going to go higher than that? Yes, all of those are going to go higher than that. But I'm not waiting around for all that, because what you're going to see here, what you're going to experience here, if you stay in crypto, is you're going to experience massive ROI. Okay, that's return on your investment. You're going to have a massive return on your investment, a more massive return than you will ever get from crypto, from Microsoft, from Tesla, within a certain ROR, rate of return. That's how fast are you going to make this money. So look at this. If you had invested in Chainlink last week, you would be up 34%. That's a ROR of 1 week. 30% gains in 1 week. Does that happen every week? No. Is it going to start happening more consistently? Absolutely. Because the Europeans and the Chinese are coming. More money is coming into the space. And not to mention every other country. Singapore is trying to get in on the action. I'm about to read to you. All right. Other countries are getting in on the action. The British say they're going to regulate by next year, which means their whales can come and get into this space. And you know the British. And eventually the Americans will come around too. And so look, you need to build a portfolio big, strong, and filled with revenue generating by every paycheck. Take out $50, $500, however much you make, and take out as much as you can and get your portfolio big, fat, and strong. And prepare yourself to get rich. Yeah, this isn't a fucking joke. Many of my subscribers are already millionaires. Yeah, we started back in 2018 when this shit was, wow, they bought, it was ICOs, right? Initial coin offerings. Some of these guys, which were smart, they got in super early. I didn't buy ICOs, but the point being is, oh, look at above my head. Look at the price of Bitcoin over here on the top left. Bang, 37,000. Here we go. Don't get priced out. Don't get priced out. Right? They have this term called FOMO, fear of missing out. Well, you should have a fear of missing out. You should. Right? That's the wise feeling to have. This is an opportunity here, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I don't want to miss out on it, right? FOMO is not a bad thing. It is the proper reaction to seeing a successful industry grow, right? There's no shame in it. If you're not FOMOing, you're an idiot. Oh, I'm just going to keep my Tesla shares. You're an idiot. Oh, I'm just going to keep my Microsoft shares. You're a fucking moron. Oh, I don't want to get into that. I'm just going to buy some Boeing. All right, buddy. Maybe your grandchildren will fucking reap the benefits of those, will reap the benefits of your investment in 30 years from now. But if you need money now, you want to build generational wealth for your family now, well, an asset that pays you out, bang, 34% in 7 days, in a week period, that's the kind of asset I want to be in. Now, it's obviously true. Shomari, man, you're just blowing sunshine up everyone's ass. I never do that. So I'm going to tell you, you could also lose 34% in 1 week. We all know how the crypto market is. It's a volatile beast. It's a beast. But the point being is that with more money comes more gains. And we're getting more money now. So ride this wave, ride this thing, right? Barring China invading Taiwan, some nuclear holocaust in the Middle East, or some other global pandemic like COVID, and inflation goes down, we're on our way. We're on our way, right? As you can see over the past 4 days, right? And so, all right, this will be the last time I say it. Build a portfolio big, strong, and with revenue-generating product. You don't want to be priced out. You don't want to be priced out of things. And when I say priced out, I'll put it another way. Last week, or a couple weeks ago, Chainlink was at $7 and something. You've doubled up. So if you were willing to buy it at 7, you might not be willing to buy it at 15. That means you're priced out. Even though you can see it sitting there, and it's such a beautiful investment, but it's too much money now. Right? I mean, I'm priced out of shit. I'm not going to ever buy Ethereum anymore. I'm not going to buy any more Bitcoins anymore. All right? I'm priced out, right? VeChain, right? My price target is $1, and my price target is $1, and my price out price is 10 cents. So until VeChain gets to 10 cents, I'm still buying it. I'm still buying VeChain until it gets to 10 cents. Once it's at 10 cents, all right, I'm priced out. Whatever I have of it, all right, well, I'll just ride with that. You see what I'm saying? That's how you got to look at it. So don't get priced out. Buy, now. You know, the new year is coming up. Tax returns are coming up. I suggest, now this is not financial advice. This is the opinion of the presenter. This is not financial advice. But in my opinion, if I were a worker bee, a 9-to-5 worker bee, which is what you are, you work from 9 to 5 every day. That means you only get 26 paychecks a year, right? 26 times you get money coming in. That's it, right? Once every 2 weeks. A year is 52 weeks. Half of that is 26. I never thought of it that way. Yeah, dickhead. 26 times a year you get money. And if your taxes are right, or whatever, just depending on your financial situation, you actually get money back at tax time, which makes it a 27th payment, right? 26 times a year you get a paycheck, and on the 27th time, it's the government giving you money back. Well, I suggest, I'm not suggesting. I'm not suggesting anything. This is not financial advice. But in my opinion, at tax time, you take all that tax money and you throw that in a big, nice lump sum buy of crypto. Now, who knows what the prices of crypto are going to be by April? I think probably be really high, but that's your best bet. To get a nice chunk of money and throw it in is what I think a person's best bet is. All right, let's get back to the story. Daggone. But this is our time now. We've been doing this for 5 years, me and my brothers, me and my posse. We've been around for a long time in crypto years, right? One crypto year is 100 human years. We're ancient. We're ancient. And so, look, remember, buy, hodl. This juice is worth the squeeze. It's worth the effort. And I'm telling you, I'm not telling you to do this, but if it were me and I had a whole bunch of Tesla, a whole bunch of Microsoft shares, I would liquidate all that shit. And I'd get way better returns off of well-chosen cryptos. Oh, Lee, look at Bitcoin going up even more. 37,100. Bang! And 50-something. Yes. All right, let's get to the stories. So, CME ranked first among future and perpetual exchanges. Oh, we already read that. CME offers trading in traditional futures contracts with predetermined expiry. Binance and other exchanges offer conventional futures and perpetual contracts or futures with no expiry. So the change in ranking occurred as the crypto market endured a major leverage flushout amid wild price swings, which saw the aggregate Bitcoin open interest drop 2 billion from 12 billion. The decline impacted Binance traders disproportionately more than the CME market participants. Of course it did, because the CME market participants are Mostas, whereas Binance people are just worker bees trying to make a quick buck. So look, Bitcoin first surged to an 18-month high of almost 38,000, then sharply retraced towards 36. After a fling showed a corporate entity named iShares Ethereum Trust had been registered in the state of Delaware, which is BlackRock's. A similar move happened before BlackRock, the owner of iShares, filed for a spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund in June. So CME's rise to the top happened gradually this year and is a significant development as it highlights the growing demand, right? A market is supply and what? Bang, bang, bang. A market is just supply and demand. You can offer something all you want. If no one wants it, well, the price just stays the same, or it even gets shorted. But if you've got the chicken, in life, you get the chicken, sometimes you get the feathers. If you've got the chicken, if you're a company that's making money, well, people want it. They want to invest in you. We want to invest in success, right? That's what we do. As an investor, I invest in success, right? That's why we have earnings reports in the stock market to see who's successful and who's not, right? That's the whole point, right? We want to invest in success and earn a profit for ourselves. And obviously, when we invest in the company has more money for R&D and marketing and which their sales grow. You know, it's a what's called a virtuous cycle, you know, a virtuous cycle. All right, so look, settle down, let's move on. So CME's rise to the top happened gradually this year and is a significant development as it highlights the growing demand from institutional market participants to trade the largest and oldest crypto asset. A paper published by Bitwise Asset in 2020 said that the CME Bitcoin futures market leads the spot market in a consistent and statistically significant manner. The CME has been gaining market share for almost all of 2023, but these gains intensified over the past few weeks. Why? Because it looks like the Fed Reserve, it looks like the Bank of England, it looks like the ECB, it looks like the Canadian Central Bank, it looks like they're going to pause raising interest rates. Right? When we raise interest rates, we're sort of beating up the market, right? On purpose. We want the market to slow so that prices come down, right? That's what we're doing. It's not a mistake. Oh, man, my interest rates are high. Yeah, that's the point. We're trying to slow you down from spending with your credit card, right? And calm down, and that'll bring prices down. When people buy less of something, then the people selling that something bring the prices down to try to attract you to come buy it. And so the point of what we're doing is we're raising rates to make you stop buying so much, and that accumulative effect over, 100 million people, 500 million people in your country, bring down the prices. That's how you kill inflation. And why are we talking about that? Anyways, and that's how it's working. And that's what the Mostas are seeing. It's working. The retailer is slowing down. I mean, the retailer is very vibrant here in America, but in Europe, Britain, they're slowing down, which is bringing down inflation, right? Like here in America, we started last year with 9.4% inflation, right? We're down to like 3.2, right? And our goal is to get to 2% inflation. That's the magic number. So we're on our way. And so that's what the masters are seeing, when we went risk off because of interest rate rises. Yeah, well, now they're starting to leave the bond market, the safety market, and now they're starting to buy risk assets again. Stocks, crypto, derivatives, all sorts of stuff, futures, whatever, swaps, options. All right? All right, so here we go. Let's finish this. Let's wrap this puppy up. Given the CMA venue used almost exclusively by large traditional financial institutions, it shows how much interest there has been from this audience in crypto. And that's what I've been preaching to you. That's what I've been telling you the whole time of this channel for 5 years. They want in. They've always wanted in. They just need the opportunity. And now the CME offers that opportunity. And as you can see, they have gone up, what? Almost, right? Where we are, 24% in a 24-hour period. In the past 24 hours, here we go. Up 4% in the past 24 hours, representing a 24% market share. So bang, that's what we're seeing, gains. Where are those gains coming from? Institutional money. What has this channel been telling you guys from the whole time? I don't give a fuck about soccer mom and dad. I don't give a fuck about worker bees. We need institutional money. That's what I give a fuck about, and that's what's happening. And so be happy, be joyful. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. You daggone right. Ren and Stimpy style. Bang! Let's move on. Bang! What do we got here? Yes. Okay, and so now we're showing you, well, how is the money getting here? Well, I'm going to show you. Getting here through China and Europe. So look, crypto ETF trading now available for UBS clients in Hong Kong. I think UBS is from Switzerland, right? Or Sweden. One of those countries with an S in it over there in Europe. And now they're going to offer ETF trading to UBS clients in Hong Kong. I believe it's for institutionals. Again, for institutions. Now we're opening up to the institutions. All these little bullshit platforms, Bittrex, Coinbase, BitMEX, BitHum, Bit this, Bit that. Yeah, that's all retail shit. Mostas, institutional investors can't use those kind of exchanges, right? Those exchanges aren't regulated. They're not allowed to put their clients' money on them and stuff like that. And so this is what you need. You need regulated exchanges offering services to the institutions, which they can come to. And because they can come to, they will come to, because they want to be here. They want to be here. It's no fun being risk off when your money's in bonds. And it's no fun being in stocks that are gaining you 6% in, return on your investment when you can be in something like Chainlink that gives you 34% in a week. They're not stupid. You can do math, right? Simple math, right? So look, Swiss Financial Service, so it's from Switzerland. Swiss Financial Services Company, UBS Group AG, will now allow wealthy clients. Bang, that's what we want. We want the wealthy in here. We've played with soccer mom and dad for 2 rounds. The 2018 bloodbath and then this 2021 bloodbath. We're done. They're done. They only got us up to $2 trillion market cap anyway. Fuck them. We don't need them. That's what this channel has been about, right, brothers? You who've been here, you know what I've been talking about. We've been talking about the tsunami of money to come, like Noah. Right, the Noah story, right? What have we been talking about? Well, this is it. This is the flood to come. Right? Remember what we talk about. What made Noah special? He knew an event that was going to occur, and he took action. So what have we been doing? We've been taking action, building a cryptocurrency portfolio, big, fat, and strong. Building a warehouse of crypto. For what? For the event to come. What's the event to come? You know what the event is. Institutional investors arriving, and bang! This is what I'm talking about. For the wealthy to come here. I don't give a fuck about some fucking kid with green hairs and a nose ring anymore. That kid ain't got money. He's tapped out. Broke ass motherfucker. No, I want the guy with the $2,000 business suit, private jet, and a yacht to come and open his checkbook to me. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, high end. My V-chains are going to go to some high end motherfucker. Right, who flies in on his private jet while he's eating caviar, sipping champagne, which is what we've been talking about on this channel for 5 long years. Man, we're going on our 6th year up in here. It's almost the end of this year now. right? Right? We think big, right? Motherfucking little crypto nerds talking about, yeah, man, people are going to buy coffee with crypto. Fuck all that. It's going to be in your 401k. Think big. Think big. Mass adoption. Mass adoption isn't buying pizza slices with crypto. Mass adoption is having crypto in your 401k, earning you 30% gains a year. That's mass adoption. Think big, like a market master, like me. Stop with this petty kind of ghetto little weird stuff like that. You're going to buy their McDonald's hamburgers with Bitcoin. Who would be that stupid? Why would I waste my Bitcoin on a Big Mac? That's retarded. So this is what we need. This is what we want. And this is now, you see from the past 3 shows I've done this week, this is what's coming. The wealthy are now coming. They're now allowed to come. And you know how it works in Hong Kong. Hong Kong is controlled by China. And well, when Xi Jinping says, look, look, happens. Xi Jinping said, look, we're opening up to crypto. Bang, period. Right? Period. It's not, the beauty with China is, the beauty with dictatorships is that the dictator dictates. He tells what's going to happen. It's not like here in Congress, or you guys over there in Europe or Britain or Canada, right? Where the parties are yelling and screaming and arguing. There's no fucking argument in China. When Xi Jinping says, yeah, we're unleashing crypto, well, crypto gets unleashed. Right? There's no argument about it. It's, oh, yes, sir, and off they go. Right? That's the problem here in America, right? That's sort of a problem with democracy, right? There's a lot of arguing that gets to go on, right? And I know what you're saying, and I believe it too. I love democracy, so I'm not dissing democracy. I want a choice in how I'm led and how I lead, and I want to choose my leaders. But, I will say this, not every dictatorship is bad, right? All right, Kim Jong-un in North Korea. All right, he's a motherfucker. That's a bad piece of shit. I wouldn't want to live there. Yeah, but the king of Jordan, in Jordan, they love him. Right? His citizens, his subjects love the guy. When his father died, people came out onto the streets and cried. Yeah, legitimately. You know what I mean? They just spontaneously were like, oh my gosh, the king is dead. Yeah, because the king is good. And this guy, the son, is really good. Yeah, he gives them free bread. Right? They had the protest, a couple months ago where the teachers were protesting. He was like, oh, I'm sorry. Here, have a little more money. Right? He's a good dictator. Right? Same with the king of Morocco, right? He's a king. He's a dictator. Yeah, but he's a good one. The people love the guy, right? Remember I told you about the girls that I knew in South Beach who were from Morocco? And I was like, don't you guys want to vote? And they were like, for what? The guy's good. Right? Right? Not every dictator is an asshole. Look at Saudi Arabia. The Saudi family control that place. Yeah, look how rich everybody is there. Right? They make all that oil money. Yeah, they sprinkle that oil money down to their citizens. Right? Look at Bahrain, right? It has 0 unemployment. Right? No crime, almost. Right? Like, dictatorship isn't such a bad thing. And so, for us, thankfully, now let's get back to the reality of our crypto, is that, Xi Jinping said, look, I'm unleashing crypto into China. Yeah, and that's all there is to it. You know what I mean? There's no debate. There are no fucking hearings. Here in America, I encourage my subscribers to watch hearings. I'll post hearings for them to watch, and I encourage them to follow the process. I want them to see it and feel it and really get a feel for it and have it invested, have their minds invested in the literal process of bringing a space like this legitimate in a democratically elected society, right? So I try to encourage them to watch that kind of stuff. Yeah, well, in China, you don't have to watch that shit. Xi Jinping says, look, all right, well, now you have crypto, and that's it. See how easy that is? All right, guys. I just wanted to say that about that. Dictatorship isn't always bad, right? As long as the dictator's cool, well, everyone's happy. Like I said, Morocco, Bahrain. Saudi Arabia, Jordan, right? We always think of a dictator as the Kim Jong-un type. I'm going to control you. Fuck that. He's just an outlier. And in fact, in Iran, well, Iran's a democracy, actually, so that's different. I know, right? It's weird, right? But the Ayatollah, yeah, but he doesn't run the country. The politicians do, so that's actually a democracy, Iran. I know, people forget that part. But anyways, dictatorships aren't so bad. All right, so let's get back to the story. Right? Like, do you know the American president? He's a weak piece of shit. The American president can't declare war, right? Like, if Joe Biden decided, fuck this, I'm going to declare war on China, he's not allowed to do that. Hey, he has to ask Congress to declare war. And if they say yes, all right, then he's allowed to be like, look. Yeah, but if they're like, nah, dog, settle down. Well, he has to chill out. He's not allowed to order the troops to do it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, the American president is pretty weak, actually, in terms of like the powers that other leaders around the world get to really have. Like, he can't even declare war. All right, guys, so let's move on. Right? Like a budget. Right? Here in America, the government's about to shut down. Yeah, because Congress has to pass the law. Right? You think a president would be able to be like, fuck all this. We're going to keep this thing open. Nah, he's not allowed. He's not allowed to do that. Okay, guys, but let's move on. There's a little lesson. There's a lot of yap going on today. So, 3 crypto exchange traded funds joining the rival HSBC Holdings. So, according to Bloomberg, citing anonymous... Whoops. Sorry, guys. Where are we here? For fuck's sakes. According to Bloomberg, citing anonymous sources, UBS Group's Hong Kong clients can trade Samsung Bitcoin Futures Active, CSOP Bitcoin Futures, and CSOP Ethereum Futures ETFs. Those are authorized by the Securities and Futures Commission starting from November 10th, which is today, right now. Today it's 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in America, November 10th, 2023. So Hong Kong's largest financial institution, HSBC, became the first bank to allow its customers in the special administrative region of China to trade the 3 crypto ETFs in response to growing demand. What is it? Bang! 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 Growing demand. A market is just supply and demand. The only way we make money is when people demand these assets. And that's what's coming out of China. Remember this. Why do I care so much about China? 1 in 5 people on Earth are Chinese. 1 in 5. 20% of Earth, 20% is in that one country. Remember that. Remember that. That's how huge this is. Xi Jinping controls 20% of Earth. Right? America is what? 5% of Earth? Right? Europe, 5% of Earth? Yeah, China, 20% of Earth. Of planet Earth. The human beings on it. Yes. 20% of the Homo sapien population. China, and that's why it's important. There's a lot of money there, isn't there? But for us as investors. So look, Hong Kong, which is working towards becoming a major crypto hub, allows futures-based cryptocurrency ETFs, with previous reports stating that SFC is mulling allowing retail investors to access spot crypto ETFs. Oh, yeah. Here it comes. Meanwhile, anticipation for a spot Bitcoin ETF in the United States continues to gain momentum, with the co-founder of Valkyrie, Steve M. Clarke, expecting the Securities and Exchange Commission to approve applications in November 2023. Well, we'll see about that. Currently, there are 12 pending spot-based Bitcoin ETF applications, with Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric Balchunas and James Seyfarth noting that there is an available window between November 9th and 17th for the SEC to approve all applications. So November 9th was yesterday, and by next week is some sort of window. But they can approve whenever they want, so I don't know why people keep talking about this window thing. And if the SEC wants to approve today, they can approve today. Or they can approve anytime they want. So anyways, Seifert also speculated that there was a 90% chance that the American regulatory watchdog could greenlight applications by January 10th. We'll see about that. And so, bang! So there you go, everybody. Crypto ETFs now in Hong Kong. And so that's what we're talking about. One, right? And these are not just for retail investors. It's for, sorry. Right? It's for the wealthy clients. That's what we want in this space. Bang! To have access to our crypto, to drive the price up on this crypto market. We want more market cap. We want more volume, activity. And look at how I showed you from yesterday to today. We almost doubled activity. Right? We're at 54 billion yesterday. We're at 97 today. Now, is this trend going to continue? No, I doubt we're going to almost double up every day. But this shows that there is a general demand and interest in this space. And like I showed you, when it comes to China, a lot of those whales over there, they were all in real estate. Yeah, well, that market's dead. And their stock market is dead. So where else can you invest? Yeah, well, if I'm a Chinese master, well, I head over to Hong Kong and I grab me some crypto. I grab me some of these bumbleclot, 34% gains. Right, where is it? Where's Chainlink? Right, there it is, right down here. 34% gains in 1 week. Right? It's just math. All right, let's move on. Bang, and finally, Hong Kong ready to capitalize on crypto's next bull run. And so this is from Hashkey Capital. So remember we read about Hashkey Capital the other day? Hashkey Capital and Chainlink did the listings for the professional investors, right? For the professional investors. And again, that's what we're talking about. The institutional investors, the professional investors. That's what we want here. I mean, we want soccer mom and dad too, but it's been fun playing with those guys. But I don't want to see $1,000 coming in. I want to see $1 million coming. I want to see billion-dollar buys, million-dollar buys coming to this space now. And that's what we're going to get from our institutions. So let's check this out. So look. Now let me get a sip. You understand? I know this started out as some rebel industry. Fuck the banks, fuck the government and all that. Look, and I've told you from the beginning of this channel, that's not realistic. That's not going to happen. That's just bullshit these crypto guys told you to get you to put your money in during the ICO phase, when obviously no venture capitalist or anyone would have put money into this blockchain space. So they used a bunch of angry civilians, angry worker bees to fund it, to fund the startup. But now that the startup has happened, and now that these blockchains are live, and now that these blockchains are actually providing efficiencies, security, and stuff to industry, and actually, are solutions that are solutions to problems. Well, now they're coming in. And I've told you that since the beginning of this channel, right, guys? And if you're new, that's what I've been telling everybody, because that's what it is. These are viable companies. VeChain makes over $1 billion a quarter. I don't know about over, but around a billion-ish. All right, a quarter. I mean, even during quantitative tightening last year, VeChain made $1.2 billion Q1 last year. Yeah, that was right in the thick. That was right at the beginnings of it, of the QT, the quantitative tightening. All right. So let's read what these guys got to say. Hong Kong is ready to capitalize on crypto's next bull run. Hashkey Capital. Oh, so Hashkey, I'd probably say it. I think they're one of the few regulated Chinese crypto venues. Yeah, like, so this Hashkey thing, it's not like some Binance or something. No, this is a Chinese, Hong Kong-based, regulated, licensed, FATF compliant organization. All right, let's read the byline. Hashkey Capital, partner of liquid funds and research, Jupiter Sheng, says the crypto sector in Hong Kong is now primed for significant growth over the next 4 to 5 years. 1 in 5 on Earth are Chinese, baby. 1 in 5 on Earth have access to this now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So look, Hong Kong is very ready for the next wave of mass crypto adoption with an influx of crypto talent that has been spilling into the aspiring digital asset hub, says Jupiter Sheng, a partner at Hashkey Capital. Speaking to Cointelegraph, Sheng, partner of liquid funds and research at the investment arm of Hong Kong crypto firm Hashkey Group. Oh, sorry, rogue nose hair. It's tickling. Explained that the combination of new Web3 projects, along with crypto-positive regulatory developments, the regulatory clarity, has primed Hong Kong for significant growth in the next 4 to 5 years. You've got all of these new, different projects with their founders and teams here, which is all real GDP, by the way. These teams are already boosting both banking and capital market activities. Zheng added that while crypto prices haven't reflected it, the level of sophistication being developed in the sector over the past 18 months has been striking. Bang! Right? Because we're here with dumb money now. Remember, even though so here's a little something, guys. We've been on 2 tracks. We've been on quantitative tightening, the Fed, the central banks raising interest rates, and that's what we look at. Yeah, but while they've been raising interest rates, these companies have been upgrading their systems, upgrading their blockchain, right? And the level, he says, in the past 18 months has been striking. In other words, real industry, real people are like, wow, you little blockchain nerds are really coming up with something, right? How do you think we read about Chainlink to the rescue every fucking other show? Because people are like, wow, that's innovative, right? IOTA, innovative, right? Supply chain stuff, VeChain, innovative. People see the value, the worth. Like I said, there's problems in these industries. And there are blockchain solutions to solve these problems. Smart contracts, we talked about it the other day. I've talked to you about just my own family's import-exporting bullshit they got to go through. Well, smart contracts are the fucking answer. Now, whether it's a smart contract on VeChain, a smart contract on Ethereum, we'll see. But that product, that tool, fuck, that is some valuable shit. Trust me. Smart contracts are the shizit. So the actual technological improvement we've seen throughout the bear market has been quite astonishing. Right? The market's been bearish. Obviously, we want risk off. That was super bear. Risk off is when you get super bear. You're just like, please stop. Wow, you guys are like that. I'm like, yes, let's go. But yes. But sales, yes. But remember, the companies have still been advancing. Their tokens might be going down in value, but the company themselves are technologically advancing, adapting, improving, innovating, right? So the actual technology improvements, this is what the guy says, we've seen throughout the bear market has been quite astonishing. Bang! Meaning when we come out on the other end of this thing, yeah, well, the analysts of all these hedge funds and everything are going to see even better stuff, right? That's why I used to say to you, I know we're in a bull market. I know we're risk off, but sometimes things are not happening to you. They're happening for you. Allowed us to accumulate these low prices. All right. We've been through that before. So I think from the technology side, we're ready for the next wave of larger mass adoption in the crypto world. Exactly. When I think of mass adoption, not just being used in terms of with business and organizations, but 401ks. That's what I'm really, asset managers and 401ks. Anyway, we'll get there when we get there. So the reason for his bullishness for the region was based on the belief that economy in Hong Kong is in dire need of a new driver, something that Shen believes the crypto sector is ready to offer. And that's the truth. And I don't think just in Hong Kong, but everywhere. It's going to be a new driver of growth. Just like the dot-com bubble. This thing, computers and internet came out. It was a driver of growth. Everyone was pouring money in. Everyone was making fortunes. Right? Everybody. The dot-com bubble started in 1992. Ran for 8 years till the year 2000. Then the bubble burst. Wow. And the bubble burst because, once you get to that 8-year period, you start asking yourselves, wow, which are these things actually making money? Right? And that's why it burst. But at the beginning of every frenzy, everything goes up. Which is like right now, Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. Right? And that's why this channel is here to help you not just thrive as this bubble grows, but when it pops, because it will, this bubble will pop one day, you've got the assets that live on. Remember, the dot-com bubble, there were tens of thousands of companies. Yeah, well, a few hundred of them lived on. Your Microsofts, your Apples, your Ciscos, your Oracles, right? They live on. Your IBMs, right? They lived on. And that's what I'm trying to get you to invest in, into that stuff that not just is going to make you rich while this whole thing is growing and the frenzy happens and the FOMO happens, but that when it does pop, because it will, yeah, well, your portfolio stands strong. And in fact, will grow because people will be trying to just keep putting money into the good stuff after that. Once reality sets in, that a lot of these things are just, look, we have how many cryptos do we have? Okay, we're going to look at it. Over here. Where is that? Yeah, cryptos. You see that on the very, very, very top left? You see where my mouse is right here? There are 2.4 million cryptos. Yeah, out of those, there's probably only about 500 that actually, or maybe 1,000, that actually are going to end up being viable companies. Just like the dot-com bubble. Because, tens of thousands worldwide. Yeah, they all got wiped out eventually. And so that's what this channel's here for, so that you're not wiped out, right? All right, so look. The reason for his bullishness for the region was based on the belief that economy in Hong Kong, or the need of a driver. All right. So the GDP in Hong Kong, all right, so blah, 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 Hong Kong. So on August 3rd this year, Hashkey became the first crypto exchange in Hong Kong to receive a specific license that allowed them to offer crypto assets to retail investors. Bang! Bang! It's official. It's official. It's here in Hong Kong now. That's for retailers. Sheng admitted that while he's not directly involved in the exchange arm of Hashkey, he expects the demand for crypto products from local Hong Kong residents to grow as the government continues to shore up investor concerns by outlining its regulatory scheme, its consumer protections. The recent policy changes give retail investors safety because now you've got insurance and legal protection. Exactly. Right? Are my products insured when I keep them on your exchange? If someone hacks you on Binance, it's up to Binance whether they want to give you your money back or not. Yeah, well, when shit's insured, FATF compliant and insured, regulated, yeah, well, you just get it back. Like here in America and you guys in Europe and any G20 country, your money in your bank is insured up to a certain price. So here in America, each bank account is insured up to $250,000. Right? So if something happens to my bank, it goes bankrupt, no problem. Here's your money back, Mr. Clarke. Pick a better bank next time. And so that's what you need. These are the kind of legal protections, consumer protections, to allow the consumer to come in here and feel safe. All right. So you don't have to use online wallets to do self-custody. All you need to do is open an account on an exchange, and then you can use your Hong Kong dollars to buy Bitcoins and other crypto. It's quite easy. Exactly. Right? They don't have to worry. Right? Like me, you guys know me. All my crypto is on my Ledger Nanos. I have a little army of Ledger Nanos. I put all my crypto on it, and I keep that at a safety deposit box in my bank, right? because I'm afraid of these exchanges. Yeah, well, when America does get finally regulated, my crypto on Coinbase will be insured up to 250,000, right? Probably. And so that's what Hong Kong has now. It's insured. It's good to go. So for now, it's still a bear market. But when the bull market comes back, we can assume that people's outlook will change quickly. Retail will definitely be coming back. FOMO, especially when they have a lot of opportunities to buy securely with licensed exchangers, right? Licensed, regulated, insured. Overall, Sheng predicts that Web3 in Asia and Hong Kong will witness a similar pattern of development that the GameFi sector in South Asia in 2021, which saw Axie Infinity briefly become one of the most played games in the world. In Sheng's view, while Axie was prone to massive speculation, the underlying model of development would be similar. Projects that are developed in the US and Europe could easily find a welcoming market in Asia. I think that in the future, Asia will still follow the same patterns. Protocols and infrastructure projects that are developed in the United States or Europe or Australia may not witness massive adoption when they're developed, but if they want to find a market, they can go to Asia. Sheng conceded that growth would be less feverish than once seen in Southeast Asia, with more of a sober and well-regulated focus on protocols and blockchain infrastructure in place of rampant speculation in gaming. So they're going to professionalize the space. It's worth noting that Hong Kong was rocked by a crypto exchange scandal in September, in which an unlicensed exchange called JPEX allegedly swindled investors out of some $165 million. The fall has since been described as one of the worst financial crises to have ever hit the region. Despite the debacle, Hong Kong's Secretary for Financial Services and the Treasury, Christian Hui, assured a crowd of investors, government officials, and other regulators at HK FinTech Week that the JPEX drama hadn't affected the government's aspirations to turn Hong Kong into Asia's crypto hub. Bang! And they can do it because they've got the money. Hong Kong's got the chicken. They've got the money to do that, to be a hub. So Hong Kong also pledged to tighten its crypto regulations after JPEX's alleged actions. The SFC also set up a task force with the police to deal with illicit crypto exchange activities and updated its policies on crypto sales and requirements. So, bang! I wanted to show you that because that's what's happening. That's what's happening. So Hong Kong is controlled by China. So if you're a Chinese mainland person, you can now go to Hong Kong and buy your crypto and get those gains I'm talking about. And so whenever I talk about Hong Kong on this channel, I'm speaking of China. Okay, I'm speaking of China. You get it? That's what makes the Hong Kong news so valuable. Everything we hear out of Hong Kong, just consider replace Hong Kong with China. Okay? Because that's how it is. All right, let's get to the shout outs. Where's everybody daggone? Where's these daggone miscreants right here? Yeah, find these daggone miscreants right here. What do we got? Look. Miguel G. started his account just to follow me. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Oh, yeah. I don't know who these people are, but I do know this miscreant right here, Grunchable. Man, this guy's hanging out in a resort because he got hurt. Fuck. Tell you right now, I'd break my ankle on purpose just to go chill out in that spot you're in, Grunchable. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Follow on course until success. That is what focus is. Bang. Look. Universal Misanthrope holding down our insurgency in Central Europe. Grill master of NoFS. And look, head of CB News Security. And trust me, when I pick a head of CB News, it's because he's a master. He'll kill you from 2 miles away, baby. Bundeswehr sniper. Yes. Fuck around, you gonna find out. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang, he's the chicken. Look, Sir Royal Charles. Yes. Mr. Royal Charles. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Andrew Richard, the Enforcer. Now, he's not as deadly as Misanthrope or as murderous as Spy lady. But look, he always tells you the truth. And the truth is, bang, hodl. Because the juice is worth the squeeze. Bang. He does it for the kids, everybody. He does it for the kids. Edwin. Love him with the Sea Brother, the original and official mascot of CB News. Love him with the Sea Brother. Bang. Property master. Radster. Holding down our insurgency in Eastern Europe, holding our eastern flank against the Russians. Yes, those wily Russians. Nice try, Putin. Nice try, fuckstick. We got Radster holding down the fort over there. Radster, Bengals fan. Love you with the Sea Brother. Bang! Nice try, Putin. Radster, you fucked around. Radster's letting you find out now, buddy. Now you're finding out. Yes, here we go here. We got DP Entertainment. Soul Brother. Love you with the Sea Brother. Bang! We got 007. Guarding the chicken. Love you with the Sea Brother. Bang! Got the chick around these parts. Nothing to talk about today, brother. Leave it at that. Bang! There's nothing special to chit-chat about. All right, and that's good enough. Let's get back to the Death Star, everybody. Look. Bang! Welcome back, everybody. Yes, all right. So we had a great day today, and so... Oh, sorry. A bunch of yap right there. A bunch of yap. I thought it was going to be a quickie. But you know how it goes, brothers. Shomari gets fueled. Shomari gets smoking and talking. And, well, you know how things go. It's an important thing today. I'll show you. All right, so once in a lifetime chance. You got to get this money. Okay, if you're new to crypto or you're new to this channel, this is it. You got to get your crypto before you get priced out. Right, just like we're never going to go back to 0.003 Bitcoin, VeChains. Yeah, well, VeChain is at 2 cents now. Yeah, well, we're probably never going to go back there again. Right? So accumulate. You know, we were at $200 Ethereum. Yeah, well, Ethereum's like $2,000 right now. Yeah, we're never getting back to $200 Ethereum. Right? You got to keep... You know, it's a progression, so you have to understand that, right? And so to build a cryptocurrency warehouse portfolio that you can afford, you got to do it now. You have to accumulate now, right? If you're just in, definitely now. I'm telling you, if I were anybody, if I had a tax return, I mean, I have to pay taxes, so I'm on the other end of it. But if you actually get money back, wow. If I was a person that got money back on my taxes, I would just that whole check right there. I would just allocate that whole motherfucker to a warehouse right there. You know, $5,000 back, nice. Bang, 5-piece chicken in the market. It's a once in a lifetime chance, so you got to take the opportunity. All right, let's get to the stories. So CME, biggest crypto ETF, because sorry. Right, all right, let me slow down. CME has the biggest crypto ETF as excitement soars. And so that's what's happening. You see the institutional. CME is for institutions, right? Soccer moms and dads don't trade on the CME. I think you probably need a Bloomberg terminal to do it. I don't think you could just get some little website account. And that's what they're saying. They're saying, look, we see the excitement. We see the fervor. We see the demand. Remember that a market is just supply and demand. Yeah, well, they're seeing the demand. Demand drives up prices, gives us the market cap we want. Demand also gives us the daily volumes that we want. 97 billion in daily volume today. Close to my 100,000. Or my 100 billion. Not close enough, though, so we're not happy yet. But we are joyful. And so that's what we saw, right? In a one-day period, a 24-hour period. And so it's happening. Where's the money coming from, Shomari? From China and from Europe. They're regulated. Their guys are allowed to come, right? It's not a thing anymore. Now it's just them choosing which investment vehicle they want to hit this space with. Do they want a little voodoo, so a little leverage? Or are they going to go vanilla? Or are they going to go funds? You know, like, or even leveraged funds. I mean, so those are the kind of things that are happening in Europe and China right now when it comes to this space. And so, this market, this asset class. And so That's where our new money is coming from. Inflation was the big kicker, was the big kick in the nuts, right? It was global. Goods inflation. We're not going to get into goods inflation, what it is and all that, but right, it's not that your economy is bad. Your economy is fine. Just there's not enough goods. And so because of the supply chain fuck up, supply chain destruction during COVID, that's all coming back. Right, that's all coming back now, right? Especially since China last December 19th opened up again. So supply chain is starting to flow. Things take time. And so it's bullish, man. So get all the crypto you can, get all that you can afford, all you can put your hands on, and prepare for these gains because you're going to be rich, right? Like, you're going to be rich? Yes, you fucking idiot. That's what happens when you invest in good stuff and in an asset class like this. Right, with 34% gains in a week? Holy, that's unheard of. Not in crypto, it ain't. That's standard procedure sometimes. So get ready for the bull run, folks. Get ready for the bull run. All right. Bang. Next story. UBS offers crypto ETF trading in Hong Kong. And so I'm just going to keep going off this theme. I'm going to just keep telling you, China is the second largest economy in the world. And 1 in 5 people on Earth are Chinese. And, they're just like everybody else on Earth. They want a place to park their money, to make their money make money. Well, the smart ones. Remember this, dumb money blows money. A dumb money person gets $1. All right, here's $1. They get $1 and they think, oh boy, what can I spend with it? What can I spend it on? Oh, a Lamborghini. Oh, a house, a mansion. Yeah, smart money, we get $1 in our hands and we go, how can I turn this $1 into 2? Right? And so the smart money mastas over there in China, well, that's what they're doing. I'm fucked up on my real estate. Stocks aren't doing me anything. Bonds are fucking nothing. Where can I make some gains? Where can I turn my $1 into 2? Right? How do I turn this $1 into 2? And then how do I turn that 2 into 4? And so on, right? Making your money make you money, like I do. That's what I do with my money, right? My money makes me money. That's how I live. That's how I eat, right? I don't have a 9-to-5 job. I just keep turning $1 into 2, right? And that's what Mastas do, right? And that's what I encourage you to do. That's what this channel is about, encouraging you to do that, to turn your $1 little into 2, and then 4, and then 8, and 16, and 32, and 64, and on, 120, blah, right? And so anyway, though, but UBS offering crypto trading in Hong Kong for the Mastas. And this is great. And now, Hashkey. They said there's a bull run coming. And so we already know there's a bull run coming. I don't need Hashkey to tell me that. But I like to read stuff like that so that you can see I'm not the only crazy person out here thinking this. It's not about thinking. I know how markets work. And so it's obvious if you're going to regulate the space, well, Mastas are going to come. It's not rocket science, what I'm telling you. It's actually quite basic. But look, and that's what they're talking about. And again, that's out of China. And that's what we want. We want those Chinese whales. They need a place to park their money. Mastas, you have to understand, wealthy people, forget Mastas, but wealthy people in general, you have so much money. Well, they just don't have money in bank accounts, right? If you have $1 million, you don't just have your money in some fucking savings account somewhere or some checking account. No, you invest it, right? You grow the money, right? Like, all right, so you're not a millionaire. So what? Does it mean you can't grow your money? And that's the beauty of the crypto space, is that an average person can grow their money. You, the worker bee, take $100, $50, $500 out of your next paycheck. Yeah, and grow your money. Start investing in cryptocurrency and grow your money. Right? 30, like I just showed you, if you put $1,000 into Chainlink last week, well, you're at 1,300. 30-something% gain. You don't get 30% gain on a Microsoft Tesla share for a couple of years, right? If it even goes up 9% a year. So, which they usually don't. And so, you know, you got to get in. You got to get in now. You got to get in now because we're not, you know, there's nothing really on the horizon that's going to keep prices here anymore, really, right? Ukrainian war is done. China's not invading Taiwan, and we'll see what happens in the Middle East, but it looks like everyone's just telling the people of Gaza, well, good luck. And so I don't see that affecting us financially at all. And accumulate, and prepare yourselves because you are going to be rich. Bang! All right, on that note, let's chill it and kill it. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Look, subscribe below and press the bell. You get an automatic notification when I do the show. The greatest show on earth. Greatest show in the multiverse. Look, my name is Shomari Clarke, and I love talking money. Bang! And I love talking crypto. Bang! This is the favorite time of my day. So thank you for having me in your home, and I'll see you guys another time for another fun fact-filled day of crypto talk. But until then, subscribe here and press the bell. Watch that video right there and get your mind right, and I'll see you next time. My name is Shomari Clarke. Always watching on money, and lucky for you, fuckstick. Bang! Yeah, I'm always on duty. Love you guys. See you next time. Yes. Over and out.